Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. We are playing Standard Pauper again. Waiting for the Classic Pauper Bannings to take effect on the 6th of February. And we are playing green-white midrange in Standard Pauper. I just got myself some Trusted Force Mages. And they look really crappy. Let's see what they can do. See, this is not the best hand. Maybe I should have mulliganed that, but it's at least 3 lands and 4 spells. But it's 2 spells I can't cast. So let's see what happens. These Seraphs of Dawn are really hard to cast in this deck. We're playing green, maybe we're playing the mirror. Wow, Force Mage travel preparations. It's all stuff. Well, we're gonna play Force Mage and then we're gonna pair him with the Seraph, hopefully. And I think we're playing the mirror. Because we actually have 4 Elvish Visionaries as well. Even if you haven't seen them yet. And here we're playing a Grey Ogre. Yay, awesome. But we can travel, prep, pray. If nothing else. Centaur Healer. We have a couple of those as well. But now we need to find... That's interesting. Okay. So we are fairing these guys. Yes. And we're travel prepping them. And then we can Seraph next turn. Maybe we should have attacked. Oh well, I am a great Magic player. Did I mention I was at the Pro Tour twice? Oh, sorry. It didn't go very well. It's like my 2 mocks that I have to my name. I haven't been back to my... Oh, it's really the mirror. And I think I'm gonna attack. See if they... Or can just travel, prep again and prey upon the Seraph and then attack. I will travel, prep again. And prey upon the Seraph. Yeah. And then I will attack with the Pilgrim. No, I need a mana. I will just do nothing. Because I need to cast that Seraph before going to town. Of course, I can attack with the Force Mage next turn. Which I will do unless he plays another Seraph, which is likely. But he plays a Visionary. So now we have the problem of the Force Mage getting killed by all his crap. But I think that will wipe the board in my favor. So we're gonna do that. I wonder why this deck doesn't play growth effects. He is not blocking with everything. And now I feel pretty good about this, but he still has 4 cards. He's drawing a lot more land than I am, which is bad for him. We are very obviously playing the green-white midrange mirror. And I think I've done at least a couple of significant mistakes so far. So please let me know what you think about my play. This is my 2nd time playing the deck. Well... Travel prep. Have I seen that play before? But if he doesn't grow to 5, I can prey upon his guy and hit him for 9 here. Of course he will block with the Visionary, but... Alright, I'm gonna attack with the Force Mage. And then I'm gonna prey upon... Attended Knight? Can he kill the Force Mage? Yes, he can. No, I'm gonna Prey upon. And then cast Attended Knight. He's running out of cards. So do we attack with the Force Mage here? He still has travel prep. Oh, he'll travel prep the spider. So attacking here looks pretty bad. The Fengraph is interesting. Do we play spider? His spider will be huge. But I think we do. It's really the same deck. That's interesting. He must have more experience of playing the mirror, as this is my second Standard Pauper match ever. You can see the first on Magic Gathering Strat, where I met White Weenie. But of course this is a 50-50 matchup, and I am the inexperienced player, so I am in deep trouble. I'm now assuming that he's playing the exact same list as I am. And we are at the standstill. But he's gonna trade his spider for my Force Mage. Looks fairly good. My 3-drop for his 5-drop. So what can I do here? I can use the Fengraph. Oh, he doesn't have the aerial stuff anymore. So we're not using the Fengraph. We are gonna cast Seraph of Dawn and have air superiority. And the Fengraph will hit Seraph or Force Mage, so we should use it before anyone smaller dies. Am I buying or selling? That's if you are trading on Magic Online, you should probably be very clear whether you're buying or selling. I'm gonna remove that post now, so in order not to confuse anyone. That was a pretty noobish trading mistake. I usually keep trades open when I play because I have to finance this stuff somehow. Double trouble prep on the Seraph should be pretty good now. Can he have instants and stuff? That will hurt me. Maybe he can. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have a 6/6 spider. I think I'm gonna save the 6/6 spider for my defensive purposes and go to town with this Seraph of Dawn. The spider will kill a lot of stuff if he attacks, so maybe he should. And now he definitely shouldn't. He has now has blocker, but it's not big enough, so I can still attack. And I should use the Fengraph now because I can get the... Oh, sorry, it's returned to play. It's returned to hand. I thought it was returned to play. I am such a noob. Well, only my second match ever playing Standard Pauper. He gave up. That's weird. I still have 5 turns to kill him. Okay, so what do you do in the mirror? I think you need recluses. I don't... Do you need... Yeah, the keening apparitions you probably need. Visionary, pilgrim, attended knight, cantar healer you probably don't need. The spider is probably more useful. I'm not sure at all about this sideboarding. Ray of Revelation. Will he bring in enchantments? Probably not. Let's do this. That was an early concede. I had 5 turn clock. He only needed 1 more blocker for air creatures, and then he would be good. Okay. Maybe that's why we didn't have more spiders in our main deck. So now we can actually not cast anything. He took a mulligan, so we have 2 cards ahead of him. And the pilgrim is just what we need. Oh, that puts a stop to pilgrim beatdown. And Gilgate means we have to wait a turn. That's people. That means the visionary is gonna beat down. And that there will be a lot of beating down next turn. So we are playing Attended Knight. And the question here is, do we block the Force Mage with both? We probably don't, because we will have double first strike next turn. And that will be very relevant, unless someone gets preyed upon. And now we are in deep trouble. Of course we're gonna block the Force Mage here if he attacks, but he doesn't. And he definitely has the initiative now. In this green-white midrange mirror. Why not cast that before attacking? That's a bit weird. We are gonna play another Attended Knight. And go for Spider next turn. They are really growing out of hand. And they will grow even more now. And now even double first strike doesn't help. So I'm not sure how do we get out of this. We should be able to clog up the ground, but it will come at a cost. Well, at least we have mana for a spider. Okay, we really can't kill anything here. Can we afford to take 9 points of damage? I think we're forced to. And then we're gonna have to block with Spider Knight against the Force Mage, and everything will look much better next turn. So we will be very, very weak. Deadly Recluse would be awesome here. I think I need to play 4 Deadly Recluses, at least from the sideboard. I have 1 more in the sideboard and 1 less plummet. Because Deadly Recluses are good. Well, at least now there's no favorable attack for him. Attacking with the Elvish Visionary only, of course, is a good attack. And I think I need to block with the Sentinel Spider then, because I have another one in hand. So is it better to sacrifice him than all these guys? Yes. I think Common Bond would be awesome in the mirror here. but nobody's playing it as far as I know. So we have Sentinel Spider in the sideboard now. Oh my god, he's soul bonded. Soul bonding and ready to go. So we have another spider, and there's the Force Mage. What can he do? He can actually get that guy to 3. Oh, the spider can kill him. That's just awesome. So this is what we do. We play the spider. And we kill the Attendant Knight. Breaking the soul bond. And things are suddenly looking better. Especially now that we Force Mage something. Probably the Attendant Knight for first strike. Okay, we're back to the 5/5 stuff. I don't think he will attack with Force Mage here, that would be just be stupid. And why would that be stupid? Because I can block it with Sentinel Spider Attendant Knight and only lose one of the guys. And then he will have a hard time blocking next turn. Unless he has a combat trick. Why don't these deck play combat tricks? Well, now things are looking pretty good, right? Okay, that guy is irritating, because now my attack didn't work. I should get myself back a Sentinel Spider here. Am I in danger? Not really. Do I waste this turn getting him back? Maybe I do. Oh, I have 3. I can still do it and cast the Trusted Force Mage. But Attendant Knight is just strictly a better option. So I'm playing Attendant Knight for 4 power of first strike on the board. And then I'm gonna use Haunted Femgraph at the end of his turn for the spider. And here we go. I think I'm getting a spider. Oh, it's a spider! That's awesome. Okay, there is no air defense on him. I haven't played the Force Mage yet. So the plan now is to force a victory through the air while floating up the ground. And there's Deadly Recluse to put my plan to shame. So what I do now, I have to wait for Prey Upon and deal with that pesky Deadly Recluse. I don't need the Force Mage just yet. Here is a stalemate. Though my air defense is impeccable. And I think it would be correct now to sacrifice the Seraph of Dawn. First, Force Maging it. So, yes, I wish to use the ability. Choose a creature soul bonded. Yes, that's my creature of choice. I'm attacking, killing the Deadly Recluse. Gaining a couple of much needed life. And then I'm playing another Seraph. Yes. Okay. So my air superiority is back in action, and I have a 9-turn clock on him. Prey Upon is interesting here. It doesn't really do much right now, does it? I can kill a Cantor Healer and still he will have a 3-3 to defend with, together with the 2-2. So I'm just happy to attack here. Clog the ground. Visionary, always fun. This ground is clogged like never before. I am not doing anything stupid like having a travel preparations in my graveyard, but I'm not. And with the prey upon, we will now destroy anything that tries to create an air defense. So we might actually go all the way with this Seraph of Dawn. This looks weird. It might be safe passage, right? And he isn't doing very much. He is not really getting through, so we are gonna block only with obvious blocks, forcing him to use the safe passage, but taking not obvious block. We're gonna block with stuff that doesn't die. What? Maybe he had the Haunted Fangraph that he needed to... No, he would be getting back the Deadly Recluse. What was that? Okay, it was a complicated plan to kill the spider. But now his board looks very, very weak. So I think this is the hour where we attack with everything, right? I realized that. Well, thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat, playing my second match of Standard Pauper ever. Standard Pauper was much more fun than I expected, so I'm happy to play it. We were playing green-white midrange versus green-white midrange.